Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? Hope all of you are hale and hearty by the blessing of Almighty Allah. Welcome to our online platform NIEFS Home School. This is Muhammad Abul Kalam, Assistant Teacher of National Ideal English Version School, District. Dear learners, today I am going to conduct an agriculture studies class for the students of class 8. Our today's topic is Chapter 3, Lesson 7 and 8 discussion. Dear learners, look here. This is our second number lecture and topic is Chapter 3, Lesson 7 and 8 discussion. Dear learners, in the Chapter 3, we shall learn and revise agricultural equipments. I repeat, the name of the Chapter 3 is Agricultural Equipments, and in this section or in this chapter, there is little portion. It is about Lesson 7 and 8. It is let's come to the board to check what will be our today's topic. So look here, it is selection of good seeds and another one is seed preservation. I repeat, it is selection of good seeds and another one is lesson 8, seed preservation. Dear learners, in this connections I request you to open your agriculture studies book, page number 49. I repeat, it is page number 49. That means page number 49 from your book. We shall start reading. Page number 49, it is selection of good seeds, which is very much important for productions also. So look, selection of good seeds. Seeds are fundamental agricultural materials. Regeneration of plants is happened by seeds. According to botany or botanical science, the mature and fertilized ovule is called seed. So look at the very good definition of seed. It is the mature and fertilized ovule is called seed. We know that regeneration is possible by using other parts of plants. In agronomy, they are termed as seed. The agriculturist called them agricultural seed, and the mature and fertilized ovule is called true seed. So look at it is true seed or sexual seed, that means perfect seed. The characteristics of one generation stream of next generation by seed. In the vegetative propagation, the individuality of mother plants can transfer to next other plants. Very good idea. On the other hand, a resultant mixture of the characteristics of the father and mother is observed is that seed. Here the problem is in the characteristics of mother plants may not go to the offering if it is not self-fertilized. By applying this method through hybridization. So look here, it is hybridizations of two different types of same crop, a third type can be generated. That means after the hybridizations of two different types of same crop, a third type of generation can be created. The third type may bear some good characteristics of the parents. This method of genetic improvement of crop is called hybridizations. So dear learners, we have learned here what is the hybridizations or hybrid process. So look here, the definition, very clear concept idea. The third type may be some good characteristics of the parents. This method of genetic improvement of the crop is called hybridizations. Now look at the second para. The farmer wants to get benefited by using high yielding or high production variety of the best quality for cultivation. The Agricultural Research Institute work on the development of seed. Seed Certification Agency gives final recommendation of seed, and Bangladesh Agricultural Development Corporation BADC. So look at the full form, it is Bangladesh Agricultural Development Corporation. Distribute seed to the farmer with the help of listed dealers. Next para, the improvement of some seeds or varieties may be achieved by using the method of selection and multiplication. This method of variety improvement is called selection breeding. So look here, breeding means creating next generation or creating something new. The main technique here is observation and assortment. Observation and assortment carry out during many generations after hybridizations. Many matters should be taken into consideration before seed selections in the farmer's field. So look at the many matters or some characteristics which we should follow. Which varieties are suitable for farmers' agricultural environment? Which one of these varieties give yield in short time? which one of these varieties can give the highest yield with minimum cost, which variety is comparatively rest. So look here, it is restlessness to disease pest, that means it can prevent the disease. Okay, that means which variety is easier to manage in the field. Next, although an important quality of ASYV, that means high yielding variety, look at the short from ASYV, that means high yielding variety. You know the meaning of yielding is production, is higher productions, but it is not certain to give higher productions of a variety if it is not a quality seed. Look at the word quality seed, that means to get a high yielding variety or high yielding productions, we need good or quality seed. The qualities of good seeds are, so look here, these are very important. So in these connections I request all to memorize this. Seeds without mixture of the other seeds. Look at the first point. Second point is minimum 80% germination capacity, that means they will grow, they are capable to grow also. Third one is highest vigor of seedlings. Fourth, cleanliness of seed. Fifth one is healthy seed free from impurity and disease. These are the 5 points which are very important to select the qualities of good seed. Now look at the next para. Here we will see 2 pictures. A seed possess above quality can be determined by easy, quickest and faithful test. The so-called ASYV, that means high yielding variety, may not give the higher yield if lacking of these qualities. That means if there are some qualities lacking, then it will not give you the maximum production. So selection of ASYV good seed is the prerequisite for higher productions. Dear learners, look here, seed germination and seedling vigor test. So look here in figure, first it is written blotter test, that means they are in a different way, and paper towel test. So look here, very beginning, so look, very beginning to the last season. So look, it is blotter test, that means they are given in a different way, and here one person to the next, beginning to the. So look, now in these connections I request all of my students to go to the next page. So look here, seed germination and seed vigor test can be done by blotter test and a paper towel test of the figures above. In blotter test, seed germination is tested by spreading a wet blotting paper on a petri dish and placing a seed on it. Likewise, seed germination can be done by placing manifolded newspaper on a tray, pouring water to make the paper wet, and then by placing a seed on it. Seedling vigor can be tested by observing seedlings growth for some days. Seed germination capacity and seedling vigors can be determined by it. So that means these are the 2 pictures, and these 2 pictures are described here. So now, dear learners, we will go to next lesson. It is lesson number 8. It is seed preservation. Now here we will learn, here we will see that how we will preserve our seeds. A good seeds may turn into bad seeds if it lacks proper preservation. So it is right for true seed. Seed can be used year after year if it is preserved in the perfect way, which containing the qualities mentioned above. Look at the some qualities. It is good and healthy seed preservation techniques. Selection of seed crop starts when crop remains in the field. Proper plant protection measures are need to be taken whether the seed crops cannot be attacked by any disease and pest. The seed crops are collected at maturity stage, that means when they are very much capable, when they are mature enough, that means during that time we need to collect the seed. And winnowing, sieving and drying should be done so that seeds may not rupture, that means no misuses options. The seeds may dry in the open air and sunny place. The rule of seed drying may be different for each crops. Each variety of seed has its specific safety, quantity of moisture. The moisture contents of rice and wheat seed ranks 8 to 10%. If the seeds become too dry, it may crack or its oval might fracture. Okay, that means it may be broken. Again, so look here, pathogen or insect may attack if the seeds remain damp. than its required moisture content. So how much and how many times of stored seed remains good depends on the moisture contents of seed. Not only moisture contents of seed but also the moisture of seed containers and the store play an important role on the quality of the seed. If the container is airtight, the germination capacity of the seeds remain risk-free. The factors of others than moistures that can harm seeds are higher temperatures, so intense ray, etc. On the other hand, if the properly dried seeds are preserved in an airtight container, those factors have little influence on seeds. In addition, seed container should be stored in a dark and cold place where it is free from rats and insects. Seed container can also be stored in a cold storage. In that case, a particular place in the cold storage is needed for it. If the amount of seed is not much, then it can be preserved at 5 degrees Celsius temperature in a refrigerator. So look here, it is labeling about the acquaintance of seed on seed package or seed pod. Before storage, it should be ensured whether the seeds are capable of being germination. Dear learners, so from these 2 pages, from these 2 lessons, we have learned what are the qualities of good seeds. I repeat, from lesson 7 we have learned what are the qualities of good seeds, that means, and what is the definition of good seeds. In the next lesson we have learned how should we preserve our seed properly. Without preserving our seed properly, we cannot hope or we cannot maintain, we cannot grow our crops properly. Dear learners, these 2 lessons are very important from our chapter 3. I hope all of my students of class 8 have understood today's topic. Keep practicing at home. Read the text lesson number 7 and 8 properly at home. Inshallah, see you again. Assalamu alaikum.